The men in this book just like suck. They pay you. He ain't pay her nothing. And I was like, oh my gosh. Please don't look over here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I finally got another mic. Well, technically I just need the adapter because the adapter broke. But I got a mic again. Anyway, what we're gonna be starting today or tonight because it's dark outside and it's raining. Is only reading romance books for a week because this week that this video is being posted is Valentine's Day, so I thought that would be kind of cool to do. I already started a romance book. It's The Deal. I got it from Marshall's for like $13, I believe. Yeah, it's special edition, and of course that's what drew me to it in the first place because it's very pretty. But I did actually read it to make sure that I liked it. I'm on chapter 1 and I'm on page 6. So I'm not really that far in, so this is a good start. And for this week is literacy week. Yeah, at my school. So we're doing reading every day. So this is gonna be a good challenge to do, and this is a good time to do it. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I didn't really film yesterday, but I did read because, like I said, we have to start reading every day this week. So I'm gonna get more reading in. But I listened to the audiobook while getting ready for school yesterday. I read in class. I listened to the audiobook during lunch. Listened to it while cleaning up. So I did read a lot. I'm on page 87 because I'm starting chapter 10. And Garrett is like, he's getting better, but like, I remember not yesterday, Sunday when I was reading his point of view, I was like, yuck. It's like, what are you talking about? And it's just like disgusting. He kind of still is. And I know that he's supposed to be the love interest, but like, I feel like Justin's not any better. But I got to the point where I got to some of the like character art. So I got to this one. This little update. I don't really have much. Hey guys, so I have been horrible with like filming me reading, but trust, I've been reading. It's Thursday. This book is taking me a while, and I thought it would be quicker because I start reading at school. But like, I think today or yesterday was when it really started to pick up. Was too tired to pick up the camera, but I'm like 80% in. I'm listening to the audiobook with it, of course. But I will want to say that I thought this book was gonna suck because I didn't like how vulgar Garrett was in the beginning. He's still a little vulgar, but like, I'm not starting to love it, but it's starting to just like slip over my head. And also, I think that was the point of the author like making him that way, is to like, for you to like know his character arc and begin to love him. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of mad at why did I just forget her name? I'm literally Hannah. I was kind of mad at Hannah a little bit because like Garrett, like I knew that they were gonna get together because I got the special edition, and there's Hannah and Garrett spray paint on the book, and then there's literally not fan art, it's character art of them together. So like, I knew it, but it was just like, why? But I get it now. They're like very good together, and he's actually not a jerk. He was at the beginning. He's just a good person. Also, first of all, actually no, I'm not even gonna talk about this. The scenes. I will say though, I was reading this book like around people, and when I say around people, it's like a person was like right here, and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't look over here. Um, of course, like I skip them, but like it was just like the act of please don't look over here, stay over there, please. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this book tomorrow, which I guess this would mean that it took me the whole week to read the book, but it's okay because the next book I'm gonna read is Love Theoretically. Even though my friend wants me to read A Thousand Boy Kisses, but I really want to read Love Theoretically. Like for some reason, I just really want to read it, so I'm read Love Theoretically. I have this much left of the deal, and there's one more fan art. I keep saying fan art for character art. I'm so used to saying fan art because like for some of the books, like the character art isn't good. Like the fans make good ones. Also, I want to talk about Garrett's freaking dad. He sucks. First of all, he's abusive, so I automatically don't have respect. I don't have respect for men like at the first like time that like I'm meeting them because it's just like men. But then like to hear that not only is he abusive towards women, he's abusive towards his son, and then he's narcissistic. Like he's not really a dad. He's a dad by title and title alone. Like how do you be? And then the thing is, he was probably being his wife when she was sick with lung cancer, and he's being his new girlfriend now. And it's just like, and then he's like dangling the tuition over Graham's head and being like, oh, like you have to come to Thanksgiving because I pay for your tuition. I was like, what? And then he's super disrespectful towards Hannah because Hannah's like, yeah, like I major in music, like vocal performance, and he's like, yeah. So how long have you and Garrett been together? She's like, oh, a month. He's like, oh yeah, good. That means it's probably not that serious. Excuse me? Rude? And then also on top of that, he's like, it's kind of hard to break in the music business. So like, you guys don't need distractions because he's also going to professional like sports, and professional sports are like busy, and both of y'all gonna be busy. Which granted, yes, they're both gonna be busy, but like, you don't think they know that? And also, just because you're not capable of love, does that mean that other people aren't capable of love? But yeah, that's all I have right now. I he actually makes me so. And then Hannah, with the person who sexually assaulted her, got his three friends to lie under oath. Like the men in this book just like suck. So first of all, I am finishing the book. I have the epilogue, which is like 2 pages, and then we have the bonus scene from Garrett's point of view. I am so glad I bought this book from Marshalls. But I'm not gonna lie, at the first, like when I first got it, and I was reading it, I was like, this book is kind of suck. Like it kind of sucks. It's vulgar. Like why would I want to read this? But it's actually so good. And also, Garrett's dad, I hate him with a passion. Like I try my best not to hate somebody, but this dude sucks. Like oh my gosh, and the thing is, usually when the parents are like, stay away from my son, they pay you. He ain't pay her nothing. He was just like, I'm just gonna like withdraw his funds. Which I understand why Hannah was like, oh, I don't want him to lose out on his tuition in hockey. He loves hockey. But you couldn't have just told him. If I was in that position, once, first of all, I would not have even walked out of that like restaurant. Like I would have stayed working, and he would have been there, and I would have probably told someone that he was harassing me because I knew that he was abusive. I would not have not went out that freaking restaurant by myself. knowing that he beats women. Like, I would not even want to be around him alone. So I think that was her first mistake. And then also, you actually broke up with him. You didn't tell him. And I know, like, it's easy for me to say that because I knew he had the trust. But you literally, like, communication, talk to him. And then, like, she broke up with him. And then Garrett was like, I know you're lying to me, bro. Like, I know there's a reason you broke up with me. And he put the hands off campus rule. I was like, you know what? That would make me mad too. But you know what? What's better than that? You know? So that was good. And then also the scene with Mary Jane, where Mary Jane was going to Hannah and was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I shouldn't have kicked you off. I should have went with his plan. You know, I should have just listened to you. And Hannah was just like, mm-hmm. Like, who the frick cares? And then last minute, she was like, oh yeah, he dumped me. Yeah, yeah. I I told you that. Like, that's what Hannah's like. I told you that. Hey guys, so it's a couple days after I finished this book. I kind of fell off on reading in this vlog and filming in this vlog. Sorry. Um, I rate this book 4 stars. The only reason I took off points is because the vulgarness really like threw me off. Even though it is an adult book, so I probably should have looked at what I was reading before. But it was just a vulgarness, and then also because like I didn't feel weird at the beginning. But it was honestly a good book. It turned out to be a very good book, and I actually liked it. Um, I did use one of my free credits on Audible for this book, so it's good. First of all, it's pretty. That's the reason I got it because I judged the book by its cover. Although if it was the original cover that it came out with, and not like the cartoon cover that it has now, I probably wouldn't have got it because I didn't realize that was that book for some reason until I got the audio book, and I was like, huh? Don't really have much to say about the plot other than it was kind of weird. It was interesting but weird because the whole time I was like, how are you tutoring him for free? Like, technically she's not tutoring him for free because she's getting like cred, like street cred, so she could date a guy who she turned out not even want to date. I was like, okay, which is fine. Honestly, I think they're cute together. But Garrett Wilkins did throw me off, but he is a man, so maybe that's how men talk. Much to say about this book because I didn't even put anything in my review on Fable. It just the only thing that I had a problem with was like the wilderness, and that's fine though because it is an adult book. Like, it's not a young adult book, so that's fine. I did like Garrett as a character as the time went on. I will say that. I hated him at first because I was like, "Jeez, dude, like, you didn't wash your mouth out with soap." What are you talking? I was like, "Ugh," but it's okay. And then Hannah, I always liked her, and I'm glad that she got over her problems. Kind of like she didn't really get over it, but she worked through it, and I like that Garrett helped her get through it. One person I will say that I hated with passion is Garrett's dad. I I already don't like men, but I especially hate men who are disrespectful to women and hit women. Like, it was just so disgusting, and I'm so glad that Garrett stuck it to him, paid back all that money that he owed him from the tuition, and that his girlfriend left him because you don't deserve any happiness in life. And I'm glad that Garrett told like all the teammates who were like, "Oh my gosh, like your dad's so cool," and he was like, "Yeah, he beats people, not even people, he beats women." I hope over like throughout the series we see like him kind of descending, but we probably won't because um the next series is the next book in the series is about Logan and Grace. I don't know who Grace is, but I kind of want to read Logan's point of view because he still likes Hannah. So I want to see how that goes. I have Kindle Unlimited right now, and it ends on the 24th, so I might end up reading the rest of it on my Kindle. But I did ask for it because my mom asked me what I wanted. So anyway, guys, even though I only read one book, I hope you enjoyed this video. Um, I'm gonna try to get more active and like reading more books because it actually helps like not being on my phone just reading books. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and just remember that Jesus loves you. Bye.